Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. Purple and white, but you know what I mean. Double 11 senior year made history. Football, we took it to the playoffs. Collinsville, white and purple, yeah, we are the Kahoks. I said the Kahoks, the school of champions. We laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked to be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collinsville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, it's Collinsville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a Kahok. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long, I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1 2, but we're number 1. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm about my white and purple. Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain. Best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple. Call us the chiefin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right. Now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm in the back cause everybody rolling with me. K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the freshmen, all the fresh sophomores,
High school, champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening, everyone, as we welcome you to Kahok Stadium here on the campus of Collinsville High School as we get you set for some girls' high school soccer action as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to host the Alton Lady Redbirds in a Southwestern Conference matchup as the Lady Kahawks celebrate senior night here at Collinsville High School. I'm Todd Duke. A very good evening once again, and welcome into the Cullip Jennings Florist pregame show here on the Kahawks Sports Network, brought to you by Cullip Jennings Florist, a staple in the Collinsville area, has been for generations as Cullip Jennings Florist. They're located at 517 West Clay Street. You can stop in for weekly specials, which they do have, but right now their focus is solely on Mother's Day and graduation time. Both of those things happening in the month of May. Matter of fact, Mother's Day just 10 days away, so get your orders in now, especially if you have a mother who doesn't live in the area, out of state, across the country, whatever the case may be. Cullip Jennings Florist can handle that as well. Give them a call at 344-0404 or online at cullipjennings.com. Kahawks come into this contest with an overall record of 8-8-2. They are 3-4 in the Southwestern Conference. Alton, they're in second place in the conference. They are 12-8. They have a 5-2 conference mark, and that's just one game behind Edwardsville that has a 6-1 mark, but Alton has beaten Edwardsville once this year, so that will help Alton out as they try to go for their first ever Southwestern Conference Championship trophy. They have not had one of those in their school's girls soccer program history. Collinsville, they're going to try to thwart that effort tonight. The Kahawks are tied with O'Fallon and Belleville East at that 3-4 mark for third place in the Southwestern Conference. But really the focus now is just playing better as we inch our way toward the playoffs, which get underway on May the 15th for Collinsville. They actually begin around the area, I believe, on the 13th and the 14th, depending on exactly where you are. But playoff time is coming up. We'll touch on that just a little bit more, and I had a chance to talk about that, the seeding and everything, along the way with Collinsville head coach Chris DiGirolamo. We'll pass along that conversation on to you next as the Cullip Jennings Florist pregame show continues here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Cullip Jennings Florist, a Collinsville original since 1939. Cullip Jennings Florist has a wide variety of green and blooming plants, specializing in all design styles from traditional to trend-setting. Cullip Jennings Florist is, of course, your place for beautiful flowers suitable for any occasion. From anniversaries to birthdays, graduations to weddings, Cullip Jennings Florist is there for any of life's major moments. Cullip Jennings Florist, 517 West Clay Street in Collinsville. Call 344-0404 or online, cullipjennings.com.
And we will welcome you back into the Cullip Jennings Florist pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. We switched things up tonight. We were supposed to do softball against O'Fallon at the Collinsville Sports Complex, but Mother Nature has stepped in once again. So we switched gears, and we're at the Kahok Stadium for some girls soccer action. And joining us now is Collinsville head coach Chris DiGirolamo as his team gets ready to take on Alton here tonight on senior night. So let's begin there, Coach. You have just a handful, a couple of seniors, but talk about, since this being your first year, how much they've meant to you and kind of helping you out this year.
They've really stepped in to provide leadership for us. So Madison Eisen is a senior this year, really only a second-year player in the program. She stepped out after her freshman year and took a couple years off. So she came back this year. She's provided depth for us on the bench, but the bulk of our minutes have come from Michaela Chrisman and Claire Rendelman, co-captains. Just, Michaela's the type, she works hard, she can run up top, she can play on the wing, complete player, connects dots, quality player in the final third of the field, and Claire's the other end of the spectrum, being the goalie. So, she's the leader in the back. She helps establish our lines, our man marks. She's been a real presence in the box this year. She really negates a lot of play in the air for the other team. So they'll be missed. They've really helped kind of lead me along the way this year to provide guidance. This is kind of things we've done historically and things like that, provide a little guidance here and there, but their help's been instrumental.
All right, let's talk about on-the-field stuff. We haven't seen you in a while. We were just talking off record there a minute ago, but you guys went through a whole week-long tournament against Summit, so we'll begin there. Tell us how things went and your thoughts on how your team performed.
It's a tough tournament. It's three quality teams. We went out and got a draw against Summit. It was a 2-2 game. They're strong. They knocked the ball around real well, had good shape. That was probably one of our better games, and in all honesty, it's the first game of the tournament, so you're fresh when you come out and you play them. So, we felt comfortable with the draw. They had a couple quality chances on us there at the end. We survived, and we went in against Eureka, and Eureka's loaded. They're good. They play well. They play a very sound system. They move the ball well. They move off the ball well. They're very creative. We took a pretty good beating from them, 3-0. So we just kind of used that game as a kind of a reflection of where we would like to be. Hey, look at what they did against us. These are things that we've talked about doing to other teams. So trying to take a little bit of a negative and turn it into a positive and reflect on it a little bit and try to move forward from that game. And the last game against Fort Zumwalt South, we didn't get a result. It was a 2-0 defeat. But in all honesty, we gave up 2 goals 10 minutes into the game. We're down 2-0. As the game went on, we got stronger, and that was a little bit weird seeing how the game progressed. And in the second half, they didn't get a shot on goal. they only got across our half line a handful of times. We completely dominated play, but the 2-0 deficit was just too big of a hole to crawl out of. So the tournament's a good experience. You usually get 3 quality opponents. We always use that as a gauge to see kind of where we're at and how we stack up, and then eventually where we want to be.
Since that tournament ended, you've had games against Highland and Triad. Last night, game against Triad, Mother Nature moved that one around as well. A 0-0 score. You don't get to see too many of those.
No, not conference game. It's close to the end of the year. You know, I would normally agree to play overtime, but we've got too many games crammed into a short time period, especially coming back 24 hours from that game and playing a conference game against a tough Alton team. Alton's having a great year this year. They're second place in the conference. They're 1 game out of the lead. They beat Edwardsville 2-0 and the IHSA deemed complete game. They're a quality opponent. They beat us at their place the first time in overtime. I felt we matched up well. I thought we played against them pretty well. But, soccer's a strange game. They had a scoring opportunity in overtime. They took advantage of it, and that was the difference in the match. So it is what it is. And at the end of the day, this is probably one of the strongest Alton teams they've had. As Coach referenced to you, they've never won a girls' Southwestern Conference championship, so they're pretty pumped up about being here tonight, and they want to take it to us.
All right, since the last time we talked to you, the seedings have came out. The playoff brackets are set. You got a number 5 seed, and you're playing Granite City on May the 15th in Edwardsville. Your thoughts?
So the seed is fine. I saw us as a 4 or 5 seed based on strength of schedule and results. In all honesty, again, because I'm a pretty honest guy, I'm not generally happy with how things turned out from the standpoint. If you look at how most tournaments are ran, the 1 plays the 8, the 2 plays the 7, the 3 plays the 6, and the 4 plays the 5, which would put us in the Alton Regional. And if we win that match, then we should see the winner of the O'Fallon-Quincy game. So quite honestly, when the seeds came out, I looked at them, I said, oh, it's all right, we'll deal with it. I don't necessarily like playing on Alton's grass field, but those are 2 games that are, in my mind, doable that we can survive. Only to come back out 24 hours later, get online, and see that we're in the Edwardsville Regional, which is by far the harder draw of the 2. So I don't want to, cry about it, but to me, it doesn't make sense. I mean, all the conference teams are within a 15 to 20 minute drive of each other. They flip-flopped us and Beverly's, which I guess they did for geographical reasons. That's absurd. Honestly, it's absurd. We should be in Alton. We're in Edwardsville. We're going to deal with it, and we're just going to have to beat 2 quality teams to get a regional plaque. But, when it happens, then it'll just be that much more sweeter.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Good luck tonight.
All right, take care.
Chris DiGirolamo, your head coach of your Collinsville Lady Kahoks. We'll take a break here on the Kahok Sports Network. We'll come back and pass along the starting 11 for each side. We'll do that here in just a little bit on the Kahok Sports Network.
Cullip Jennings Florist, a Collinsville original since 1939. Cullip Jennings Florist has a wide variety of green and blooming plants, specializing in all design styles from traditional to trend-setting. Cullip Jennings Florist is, of course, your place for beautiful flowers suitable for any occasion. From anniversaries to birthdays, graduations to weddings, Cullip Jennings Florist is there for any of life's major moments. Cullip Jennings Florist, 517 West Clay Street in Collinsville. Call 344-0404 or online, cullipjennings.com.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
And once again, we welcome you back into the broadcast booth here at Kahok Stadium as we get you set for this contest between Collinsville and Alton. I am Todd Duke, and once again, glad that you're with us. I know we weren't supposed to be here today. We were supposed to be doing softball about a couple of miles away, but Mother Nature has had other ideas as she's had all week long. I'm backed up on baseball and softball games. I probably won't see my wife and daughter for a week and a half. All right, here are your starters. We'll begin with the Alton Lady Redbirds. Addison Miller will be in goal. 1,521 minutes for Addison Miller on the year. She's 12-7. She has 11 shutouts. All of those solos. She's been the only goalkeeper for Alton all year long, so she's logged every single minute of every single game. She has only given up 13 goals in that time, and she's made 47 saves. So she has a goals against average of 0.6 and a save percentage right at 78%. In front of Addison Miller, you will find Megan Zini, Grace Kane, Summer Schleeper, Lena Nasello, who is the daughter of the former head coach of the Alton Redbirds, and she leads her team with 12 goals on the year. Also out there for Alton will be Callista Cox, also Kaya Ufert, Maggie Evans, Sydney Bruno, Tori Shrimp, and Morgan Rauscher. For Collinsville, Claire Rindelman will be between the pipes. Claire this year celebrating senior night, 1,400 minutes in goal, 7 wins, 8 losses, and 2 ties. She has 5 shutouts. 4 of those she did by herself. The other one she shared with Becca Burkhart. And Rindelman has given up 22 goals while making 122 saves. She has a goals against average of 1.26 and a save percentage right at, almost at, 85%. In front of Claire Rindelman tonight, you will find Mariah Siverly, Lexi Munoz, Faith Liljegren, who with Destiny Johnson shares the lead in goals for the Kahawks. They have 5 each. Alyssa Tucker also on the field tonight. Paige Bauer, Sarah Hensey, Bella Hensler, Sydney Summer, Maria Voss, and Michaela Chrisman. You are now set with all things that you need to know about the starters here, and we'll take a brief look at the Class 3A State Soccer Playoff Tournament that gets underway for Collinsville on May the 15th. They ended up with the 5 seed. They are in the Edwardsville Regional, and they will take on the 3 seed Granite City Warriors. That'll take place 2 weeks from yesterday, May the 15th. That's a 6 o'clock game. Edwardsville is the number 1 seed. They will take on the 8-seeded Belleville West Maroons in that day's first game. So that Wednesday, May the 15th, it will be a 4 p.m. game for Edwardsville and Belleville West, followed by the Granite City Collinsville game. The winners of those 2 games will meet each other on Friday, May the 17th at 4 p.m. The other regional is in Alton, and it features these Alton Lady Redbirds. They are the number 4 seed, but the first game of that regional will be Tuesday, May the 14th. That'll be the 4:30 game between the number 2 seed O'Fallon Panthers and the Lady Blue Devils of Quincy Senior High School. They are the number 7 seed. Then the next day, Wednesday, May the 15th, Alton will take on Belleville East. The winners of Tuesday's and Wednesday's game will meet Saturday, May the 18th at 11 a.m. for the regional championships. And then the 2 winners of the regional will meet in semifinal sectional action on Tuesday, May the 21st, and that'll be played at a site to be named later in the Metro East area. And, of course, the winner of that will go up against the winner of the Normal Regional and the Joliet Regional. Both of those games will be on Tuesday, May the 21st, with the sectional championship taking place on Friday, May the 24th. And you go even farther, the Super Sectional, Tuesday, May the 28th. If you win that one, you can get to the state tournament, which will be Friday and Saturday, May 31st and June 1st. So a long road to go still, and we're going to be with you every step of the way. We will take our final time out here on the Cullip Jennings Florist pregame show. When we come back, we'll have some soccer action for you. It is Collinsville taking on their arch rival Alton, and it's coming up next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Cullip Jennings Florist, a Collinsville original since 1939. Cullip Jennings Florist has a wide variety of green and blooming plants, specializing in all design styles from traditional to trend-setting. Cullip Jennings Florist is, of course, your place for beautiful flowers suitable for any occasion. From anniversaries to birthdays, graduations to weddings, Cullip Jennings Florist is there for any of life's major moments. Cullip Jennings Florist, 517 West Clay Street in Collinsville. Call 344-0404 or online, cullipjennings.com. Agape in Collinsville. Cafe Agape serves up delicious sandwiches, burgers, steaks, pulled pork, and the Collinsville favorite, the steak and onion sandwich. Cafe Agape has weekly lunch and dinner specials with pork steak Wednesdays, meatloaf Thursdays, and fish every Friday. Cafe Agape also offers catering service, and you can get Cafe Agape delivered now through the To-Go delivery app. Cafe Agape is open Monday through Friday from 11 to 7, and they're located at 703 St. Louis Road in Collinsville, or call 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside All-Star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today, 618-344-2800, or on the Missouri side, 314-241-5253, or online, lakesideroofing.com. Choose experience, choose Lakeside.
Once again, we welcome you back to Collinsville High School. We're at Kahok Stadium here on the campus of Collinsville High School, and we're just about ready to go. And looks like I'm having some connectivity problems here with the old Wi-Fi. I don't know which one they have. Tournament, yep. Let's try.